Hare Krishna.
No?
Thank you, Mataji.
Instantly
Jai Mataji. Thank you
something
so much.
is Rajalakshmi, you 2 minutes, Barka remaining. Kirtan, yeah, simple Hare, that is, what is it called? Mahamantra. 2 minutes, because it will be 7 p.m. very shortly. Okay?
I'll sing Damodara Ashtakam, Mataji.
Chalega.
No. Hare
Then
Krishna.
Barka will do the other one. What is it called?
Namamishwaram
Narasimha.
Satchidananda Rupam Lasat Kundalam Gokule Vrajamanam Yashodhabiyo Lokaladavamanam Paramrishtamathyanta Drutyaya Gopya Ruduntam Muhurnetra Yugmam Rajantam Karamboja Yugmena Shataka Netram Muhushwasakam Patri Reka Kananta Sthita Graiva Damodaram Bhakti Baddam इत्रितिक् स्वलीलाभिर् आनन्दकुण्डे स्वघोषं निभज्जन्तम् अख्यापयन्तम् तदा इष्टज्ञानेषु भक्तिर्जितात्मान् पुनः प्रेमस्तत्त्वं शात्वर्ति वन्दे वरं देव मोक्षं न मोक्षं वदिं वा न चन्यं वृणेऽहं वरेषदपिह इदं तेव पूर्णात गोपालबालं सदा मे मनस्य आवश्यकं किमन्यै इदं ते मुकाम्बोजम् अत्यन्तनीलैर् वृतं कुण्टलैः स्निग्ध रक्तस्य गोप्या मुहुश्चुम्बितं बिम्ब रक्ताधरं मे मनस् आवश्यकम् आलं लक्षलाभै नमो देव दामोदर अनन्त विष्णु प्रसिद्ध प्रभो दुःख जलाब्धिमग्नम् कृपा दृष्टिवृष्ट्यातिदिनं बतानु गृहाणेषु मामाग्निम् अति अक्षिदृश्य कुबेरात्मजो बद्धमृतव्यदव्यात् त्वया मोचितौ भक्ति भजकृतौ च तथा प्रेम भक्तिं स्वकमे प्रयच्छ न मोक्षे ग्रहो मेऽस्ति दामोदरेह नमस्तेऽस्तु दाम्ने स्पृहति दाम्ने त्वदीयोदरायात विश्वस्य दाम्ने नमो राधिकायै त्वदीया प्रियायै नमोऽनन्तलीलाय देवाय तुभ्यं नमामीश्वरं सच्चिदानन्दरूपं लसत्कुण्डलं कोकुले व्रजमानं यशोधाभियो लोकालाधवमानं परामृष्टमत्यन्तधृत्य गोप्या हरे कृष्ण
Mataji. Chitra Mataji.
Hare Krishna. Thank you so much, Mataji. Thank you.
Chitra Mataji, Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna, Rajalakshmi Mataji and Barka Mataji. Thank you so
Started
much.
Hare Krishna Mataji.
Sorry, Mataji. Started a little late.
It's okay. Anyway, we finished on time, Mataji. No issue.
I just decided to call 2-3 names. Whoever responded the first, I gave them the chance. Like that.
Okay. I will go for that. We are already live.
Yes, we are late, so go ahead.
No problem, Mataji.
Yeah, sharing.
We'll start with
Hare Krishna. Yes.
Om Ajnanatimirandasya Jnananjanashalakaya Chakshurunnilitam Yena Tasmai Shri Guruve Namaha Shri Chaitanya Manobhishtam Sthapitamena Bhutale Swayam Rupa Kadamahyam Tadatmin Sapadantikam Vandegam Shri Gurum Shri Utapata Kamalam Shri Gurum Vaishnavam Cha Shri Rupam Sagrajatam Sakagana Raghunatanitam Tam Sajivam Sadvaitam Savadudam Parijana Sagitam Krishna Chaitanya Devam Shri Radha Krishna Padam Sakagana Lalita Shri Vishakan Vidam He Krishna Karuna Sindhu Dinabandhu Jagatpate Gopesha Gopika Kanta Radha Kanta Namostute Taptakanjana Gaurangi Shri Radhe Vrindavaneshwari Vrishabhanusute Devi Pranamami Hari Priye Namo Vishnupadaya Krishna Prishtaya Bhutale Srimate Jayapataka Swaminiti Namine Namaga Acharya Padaya Nitai Kripa Pradayine Gaurakata Damadaya Nagara Gramatarine Namo Vishnupadaya Krishna Prishtaya Bhutale Srimate Bhakti Vedanta Swaminiti Namine Namaste Saraswate Devi Gauravani Pracharine Nirvishesha Shunyavadi Paschatya Deshatharine Jai Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Gadadara Shiva Sadi Gaura Bhakta Vrinda Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna. I welcome all devotees on behalf of ISKCON Mangaluru Kulai Radha Govinda Temple and on behalf of Namanishta Prabhu. Hare Krishna. Welcome all of you. This is a wonderful journey, and everybody, unless and until one has the mercy of Krishna, it's not possible to hear Krishna Katha. Okay, so I just want to know how many of you are attending for the first time. Can you raise your digital hand? How many of you are attending this level 1 class for the first time? Hare Krishna. Okay. That means okay. All others have attended, right? Okay, my humble request is, don't worry about whether it is right or wrong. There's nothing in life which is right or wrong, right? Unless even a small child falls down 100 times, then only they'll learn how to walk. So without worrying whether it is right or not, if you all participate, the class will be very, not only interesting, actually, like one devotee asking a doubt, the other devotee also may have the same doubt. Because of hesitation, they may not be asking, isn't it? So unknowingly, indirectly, we help each other. It's a platform wherein we all learn together. It's not that I know something, I'm saying definitely not. I'm also learning along with you. So we all are going to learn together. Okay? So, okay. First, what is Bhagavad Gita? Can anyone of you answer? What is Bhagavad Gita? You can raise your digital hand. Otherwise, in order, you can unmute yourself and tell. What is Bhagavad Gita? You all have attended, right? I saw only one hand. Yes? Jaganathan Prabhu, Subrato Prabhu, Rajalakshmi Mataji knows. Puru Prabhu, I think you have attended previously my class. I think so. I don't know. Maybe different Prabhu also. Hare Krishna. What is Bhagavad Gita? Okay, fine. Bhagavad Gita is spoken by who? Who has spoken Bhagavad Gita? Who telling to whom? Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna Mataji. It is Sri Krishna.
Yes.
Speaking to Arjuna.
Very nice, Mataji. Wonderful. Hari Bol. Correct. See, that Krishna word comes from our mouth unknowingly. That counts. Right? Okay. How many chapters are there in Bhagavad Gita?
It is
how many
18
chapters?
18, ma'am.
18
Excellent. Hari Bol. 18 chapters are there. How many total number of verses are there?
700 verses, ma'am.
Excellent. Hari Bol. Harsha Mataji said, you said you are attending for the first time. That's wonderful, Mataji. Hari Bol. Very nice. Yeah. It's a conversation between Krishna and Arjuna. Okay. Can you just imagine how many days it would have taken or how many months it would have taken for 700 verse to explain for Krishna to Arjuna?
Half an hour, Mataji.
That's it. Beautiful, Asha Mataji. Hari Bol. Yeah. Right? Why do you think in half an hour Krishna could speak 700 words and Arjuna could understand? Can you and I understand in half an hour 700 words? So what is the reason that Arjuna understood?
Because he is a friend of and devotee of Bhagavan.
Excellent. Hari Bol. Correct. Right. Very nice, Mataji. He is not only a friend, but a devotee. Right? In Bhagavad Gita, whole 18 chapters, in many places, Krishna will address Arjuna as non-envious. So to be a devotee, the most important quality is to be non-envious. That is all. We may not know anything. We may not know to read the verses. Krishna does not want us to read the verses. There are so many devotees, initiated devotees, they may not be able to read the verses. Then you may ask, Mataji, how is it possible they got the initiation? It is all the bhav. It is all the prem. What we have towards Krishna is more important. But see, there may be many devotees or many people, rather, they may not be a true devotee also, pure devotee also, but they may know all 700 verses. They might have by-hearted it without even knowing the meaning. So is that of any use? It's like any poem we recited in schools and all, 5 marks they give for recitation. Any language, Hindi, or any, for that matter, English compulsory, any other mother tongue or whatever language they select, 5 marks for recitation. They by heart and they vomit. They don't know even the meaning, but they get marks. It's not, but see, by hearting 700 words, it's of absolutely no use. So for the Mataji, then don't we have to learn the verses? No, not it's like that. It is like Krishna sees the bhav. When you tell the verses, he understands which bhav we are saying. That is what is more important. You may ask, Mataji, how does he know? Can anyone of you answer? How does Krishna come to know with what bhav we are reading Krishna Katha? Try, please try. It will be very nice if you interact. How does Krishna know the bhav of a person who either reads Bhagavad Gita, Bhagavatam, recites the verses? How does he come to know? Try. Yes, Asha Mataji, you have unmuted.
So by chanting Hare Krishna Mantra.
Okay, correct. Try, very good try, Mataji. By chanting, correct. Then, yeah, by chanting, what happens? Krishna understands with our quality of chanting. Though it is very difficult, chanting, it's actually speaking, there are rules, but still, even, there is one Brahmana story. 1 minute, I'll tell you that story. That Brahmana story says, one Brahmana in that Srirangam temple, when Chaitanya Mahaprabhu went, he was, saw that Brahmana, he was keeping the book reverse. That means it shows what? He does not know how to read Bhagavad Gita. And Chaitanya Mahaprabhu said he is the real, true devotee. Because, why he said that? Tears were coming out of his eyes. Mahaprabhu asked, why are you crying seeing this Bhagavad Gita book? He said, see, my Lord is, he is a chariot for Arjuna. He has become a charioteer for his devotee. He said, you are the real devotee. You have now understood, like Krishna becoming a chariot driver. That's what we call. One who drives any vehicle, we call it a driver. Krishna did not mind becoming a chariot driver for Arjuna. As Mataji just now said, Asha Mataji, that he is Krishna's dearmost friend, Arjuna. And other qualities, as gradually we proceed, we will learn. One quality we have seen today, to be a devotee. Which quality I said? Can anyone of you repeat what did I say? One most important quality to be a devotee. Hare Krishna. Hare Bol. See, don't hesitate. Even if you are doing some work also, you can fast unmute and tell the answer. Then the class will be really learning. We will be learning from each other, as I said. Hare Krishna. Krishna has got one very foremost important quality.
Mataji, non-envious?
Excellent, Mataji. Thank you so much. Hari, 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 Bol. Yes, non-envious. So to be a devotee, one has to be non-envious. So see, we all are human beings. Automatically, if a father brings something, brother, sister, if somebody eats before us, we get very annoyed. Before me, why did she open? Why did he open? These are all, small little things. Okay. My another question was, how does Krishna know that whether we are envious or what is our bhav?
Ma'am, by the quality of a chanting?
Quality of a chanting. Okay, quality of a chanting, he comes to know what kind of devotee we are. Correct. Very good, Mataji. Hari Bol. And
By following 4 regulative principles.
okay, excellent. You all know many things. I'm so glad. Hari Bol. Okay, correct. Okay. Krishna, actually, how many of you trust? You can raise your digital hand. How many of you trust that Krishna knows every single moment of us? What we think, what we do, what we even intend to do, everything Krishna knows. Yes or no? Do all of you believe that Krishna knows everything? Excellent. Okay. Only 1% believes that Krishna. Yes, that's Harisha. Harisha is Mataji, right? Okay, correct. Then Harshita Mataji is also there. Okay. Okay. So we will actually learn it in the 15th chapter. But right now I am telling you that, yes, correct. Thank you. You all believe. Krishna is seated in everybody's heart in the form of Paramatma. Krishna is a Paramatma. Who is Paramatma? Bhagavan himself. When he comes and enters every heart, every living entity, not only human, any living entity, he lives. Right from the smallest, minutest worm, which, the soul leaves the body, means which dies in the normal language, which dies within seconds, up till human being. In everybody's heart, Krishna lives in the form of Paramatma. So he knows everything. Okay, whatever we know, whatever we think, we even intend to do. We don't even have to do. We intend to do. Harshita Mataji, thank you so much. See, Harshita Mataji has shared the, I will share the screen also by then. You all can go and please fill the attendance. The reason being, if you fill the attendance, there are many things waiting for you all. Okay, so I want every one of you to, one second, just share. I want all of you to fill in the attendance. Hare Krishna. Okay, can anyone of you confirm that so all of you click in that link what Mataji has shared and please fill in the attendance, because all the devotees will follow up. And one more humble request is, please don't give up this journey. Starting this journey is very, very difficult, but you all have joined. That means you all have already determined to do it. So come whatever, this 1 hour, you think that Krishna has given me 24 hours. So out of the 24 hours, even that intention, as I told you just now, whole day if you keep on thinking, 7 o'clock I have to join, 7 o'clock I have to join the class. If you keep on thinking that, definitely Krishna will make it possible. So I request all of you to attend 18 days. It may be difficult because we all are grahasthas, we have so many commitments. But just think, when the Lord has given me 24 hours, it is not even 5%. Generally, say 1/10 what God has given us, we have to return it to Him. 24 hours means minimum 2 hours we have to give it to Him. If not, at least 1 hour. Okay? So we are going to learn this Bhagavad Gita in 18 days, 18 chapters, 1 day, 1 chapter. It is, of course, impossible to learn, but it is the first step. Everything starts with a baby step, right? So this is the first step. We only will be learning about the gist of the chapter and the very, very important verses which are very important for that particular chapter to convey that. See, every chapter will have one yoga name. Okay, this first chapter is Arjuna Vishada Yoga. Vishad means he is lamenting. He is, getting worried. He is thinking of so many things. That is lamenting. Why, what, if, what, all these things he is lamenting in his mind. That is why the first chapter is known as Arjuna Vishada Yoga. So, like, at least depending on the name of the chapter, very important verses will tell us how these verses connect us to the name of the chapter. Okay. Now, there are so many acharyas, so many saints who have written explanation, which we call it as purports for each and every verse. Okay, but one thing you tell me, if you all want to, appear for any entrance exam, medical, JEE or AAEE, whichever exam you want to appear for that exam, you will definitely go for a coaching, is it not? So before joining any one coaching, so many sources you will see which coaching is best, which charges the least sometime, or you may see who charges the maximum, thinking more money, good quality. Some people conceive ideas like this. So many if and buts, pros and cons we see, and then we join, because the quality of the teaching depends on the person who is going to deliver. So all these things we analyze, scrutinize, then we join. And Bhagavad Gita is spoken by the Lord. Is it that easy to understand for anybody and everybody? Definitely not. So that is why we have to learn from acharyas who have come in Guru Parampara. That is very, very important. So what is Guru Parampara? Of course, in the forthcoming chapters, we will be learning about how the Guru Parampara comes. We call it as disciplic succession. How this disciplic succession is coming. That is, Krishna, he himself first gave this gyan, scriptural gyan, to Brahma. Then Brahma gave it to his son, Narada. Narada Muni, like it comes in parampara, from one guru to another. So these gurus should be in the path of the disciplic succession, which comes from the Lord, Supreme Personality of Godhead, to Brahma, and then Brahma to Narada. Then Vedavyasa wrote everything. I know that he divided the big Veda. Earlier it was very big, one book. And in Kali Yuga, everybody cannot read. If it is like that, number one, the life is very short. Number two, in Bhagavatam, it is beautifully explained. Pranalpayusha, you are sabhyakha. Pranalpa, alpa is very, very short. Unlike Satya Yuga, Treta Yuga, there and all, people used to live for more than 1,000 years. In the 4th chapter, we will see every Yuga has got how many years in Vedic language. We will learn very nicely in the 4th chapter. But this is Kali Yuga, hardly 100 years. Right? In that also, there is a saying, out of 24 hours, constructively we use only just 2 hours. After leaving the time for eating, sleeping, all other daily activities, etc., if you see, productivity wise, if you see, the research says that output is equal to, that is why there is a book known as Pareto principle, 20-80-20. Whatever we do, 20% result only we get. So it is very important to read the purports for Bhagavad Gita, which acharyas who have come in disciplic succession have given this. So Srila Prabhupada has come in the same path in the disciplic succession. Who is Srila Prabhupada's guru? Who is his guru? In the course of time, we will see one by one. For the time being, Srila Prabhupada has written this book as it is Bhagavad Gita. Why is it named as it is? Because as Krishna spoke, the way Krishna spoke to Arjuna, he has not tried up, he has not even, here and there, one person, he has not tried to change the meaning. Exactly how Krishna wanted to convey, what Krishna wanted to convey, what Krishna wanted Arjuna to understand, same way he has written. See, Arjuna, we all know Arjuna is such an elevated devotee. He knows everything, but full Bhagavad Gita is in the form of question and answer. Why Arjuna is asking? Actually, Arjuna is asking question after question after question for us to understand. So Krishna had told the answer, but unless and until we understand the answer in the same manner, then what is the use of reading Bhagavad Gita? So we are Srila Prabhupada ki jai. Who is Srila Prabhupada? Who knows? Can anyone of you tell me who is Srila Prabhupada?
He is the founder of ISKCON. Founder of
Yes,
ISKCON.
founder of ISKCON. Once again, my screen is gone. 1 second, give me a minute. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Are you able to see now? Full screen? Yes. Okay. Correct. Srila Prabhupada is the founder of ISKCON. ISKCON full form? ISKCON.
International Society of Krishna Consciousness. I hope so,
Excellent,
Mataji.
Mataji. Correct, Mataji. Beautiful. Hari, bol. Correct. See, we can, ask, is Krishna on? Is Krishna on? That is ISKCON. That is International Society for Krishna Consciousness. What is consciousness? We all know what is conscious. That person is unconscious, we say. Or he is conscious, we say. What is conscious?
Awareness. Aware about himself.
Yeah, excellent. Very good. Correct, Mataji. Awareness. So one who knows about Krishna, that person is in Krishna conscious. Okay. So now Srila Prabhupada has written the purport in this Bhagavad Gita as it is. And he is the founder Acharya of ISKCON. So about Srila Prabhupada we will see first. Because see that gratitude has to be always there, isn't it? We are going to read a book. See, before generally any book we want to read, we first go to the last page and we see what is the gist of the book. And first that, this story is all about this. Then we read about the author. Then only we buy book. Is it not? So, similarly here, if you see, first we have to understand about Srila Prabhupada. Okay. A.C. Bhaktivedanta Swami. He is Abhaya Charan. Bhaktivedanta Swami is the name given by his Guru. In ISKCON, see, when we accept a Guru, it is known as the second birth. Our karmi birth, that is, we are born to our biological mother and father. That is our first birth. And the second birth is like when the Acharya accepts anyone as their disciple. That is the second birth. So when Srila Prabhupada's Guru, Bhakti Siddhanta Saraswati Thakur, so when he accepted Srila Prabhupada as his disciple, he gave him this name, Abhayacharan Bhaktivedanta. Okay. Then, and Srila Prabhupada, that is a title which has been given to him. Srila Prabhupada. Prabhu is what? That Ishwar we know. Pada means feet. One who always thinks about the lotus feet of Supreme Personality of Godhead. He is Prabhupada. Prabhu, all of you know, that is why in ISKCON, everybody, they are called as all the Prabhujis we call. Because that means, why do we call? We all are part and parcel of Krishna. We all are part and parcel of that Supreme Personality of Godhead. So we call everybody Prabhuji. Fine? So Prabhupada always thinks about, he thought about Krishna's lotus feet. But what happened in India, he tried for so many years. Now, I think one slide might come in which when he is very small, only here, he is spreading this movement in abroad. He established this ISKCON, the first ISKCON, when he established, he was in America. Okay, but after time, see the first picture, I told you, the first picture, the smallest boy who is showing that Arati to Krishna, he is our Srila Prabhupada. His father was a already his father was a devotee. So there quite naturally, a child, when he says the custom at home, the gratefulness towards the Lord for everything what we possess, and the way we worship the Lord, we do Mangalarti in the morning, and his father used to pull the Rath Yatra, chariot also. So Srila Prabhupada also, when he was a young boy like this, he used to pull the chariot, and all his friends used to accompany him. They all used to have wonderful time. You all might have heard about Jagannath Puri Rath Yatra, isn't it? So the Lord comes out to see those people who do not go to temple to see the Lord. There are so many people, you all might be knowing it. Even I myself, before we all came to ISKCON, we would have never gone to the temple very, very regularly. Every day, for that matter, for Mangalarti or Sandhya Arati, etc. We might not have. So there are so many people who do not go to the temple at all to worship the Lord. So the Lord thinks, let me come out, so that I give an opportunity to everybody. That time also, how many will come out and see? There, that is what is Kali Yuga. That's what I was telling about. Prana Alpayusha Yuga Sabhyaka. Kalav Asmin. People are always in the mood of Kalaha. In the Kali Yuga, people are in the mood of fighting, forgetting. All the time, most of the time, they are misdirected. That shloka is a beautiful shloka in Bhagavatam. It says, Kali Yuga, people will be like that only. So, Srila Prabhupada here, when he was very young, that time itself he was a devotee. As he grew, at the second picture, that is the friend first, whoever is sitting there, like in front of Bhakti Siddhanta Saraswati. He is Bhakti Siddhanta Saraswati Thakur, Srila Prabhupada's Guru, our Acharya. Okay, and but he used to attend his class, he used to listen to all his Bhagavatam lectures, etc. So his Guru told him that you go abroad and spread this movement. Which movement? Krishna conscious movement. Why? Because Srila Prabhupada tried so much in India. He tried with, as gradually we will see in what ways he struggled so much to spread this movement, and he could not succeed. So that is the reason Bhakti Siddhanta Saraswati, because we all know, anything the Westerners follow, we immediately start following it. That's agony. Actually, we are so brilliant. You take any big companies, including Sundar Pichai. So most of the top most executives in big companies are Indians. But the problem is, whatever Vedic knowledge we have, we do not follow them very proudly. But at the same time, Westerners, they give so much of respect to these principles and they start following. But again, unfortunately, the problem that time when Srila Prabhupada went, it was like, people were all going in the wrong direction. Because there was nobody to guide them. So Bhakti Siddhanta Saraswati told Srila Prabhupada, you go abroad, to Western country, and spread this movement there. Seeing Westerners following Krishna consciousness, our Indians will immediately follow. This is what happens. I am actually in Mayapur right now. That Parikrama Mandala is going on from yesterday. Okay, here you see there is an international group for this Parikrama. Navadip Mandala Parikrama. There are 9 islands. So everybody, we go, Parikrama means circumambulation. Right? Different groups go to different island in circulation. In 9 days, all will finish all islands. And you really won't believe, state-wise they have divided, because in order to distribute the crowd, South Indian group, Hindi-speaking group, Bengali-speaking group, like that. International group also is there. The maximum number of registration is in international group. It is more than double and triple of some of other groups. So because why it is, if they start, if they believe something, if they start following something, they religiously follow it. That is the reason Bhakti Siddhanta Saraswati Thakur told Srila Prabhupada to go to Western country. And you know, when Srila Prabhupada went there, what age he was? Anybody guess? At what age Srila Prabhupada went to America? Hare Krishna. Try. Hari Bol. Hare Krishna. Nobody wants to try? You can simply age, no, you have to guess the age. 30, 40, 50. Yes, Mataji?
20 maybe.
70 years, Mataji.
Yes, correct. Hari Bol. 70. At the age of 70, Srila Prabhupada went to Western country, America, with exactly 40 Indian rupees. You can't even imagine, right? And within no time, he, in fact, you know, he brought more than 400 crore rupees in the form of devotees coming to India. And not only he was 70 years old, he had only 40 rupees. He struggled so much to get even the visa. So when finally, with Lord's arrangement, what happened? One cargo company was going. So that's a story. Gradually, every day we will increase little bit. So now, for the time being, you just understand, he went in a cargo ship. Cargo ship means, number one, it takes a long time. Number two, it's not a passenger ship to have all the facilities for the passengers. It's a cargo ship. And he didn't mind going because he didn't have money to buy the ticket. And the company, India company it was. So they sent their goods. So they told Prabhupada, this ship is going with the goods. If you are ready to go, you can go. You don't have to buy the ticket, no. So Srila Prabhupada said, yes, I have no problem. Why? Because for him, wherever he is, even if he is in a palace, if he travels by flight, if he goes by cargo, if he lives in a small, like in India, the bathrooms will be bigger than the room in which Srila Prabhupada stayed when he went up. Right? So in that room he stays, it doesn't matter for him because he is only going to write purports for Bhagavatam. That is what he started doing that time. Because Bhakti Siddhanta Saraswati also told him that if at all you get money, your first objective should be to print books. And because, see now, Srila Prabhupada is not with us. But you see, there are how many books for which he has written purports. Book distribution, that month, December month, we start book distribution month. Every month, every year, the sale increases more than double. And it is, minimum 7 digits. His books are sold minimum in 7 digits. Those books we are serving, in fact, we are serving Prabhupada through his books. This is known as Vani Seva. There are 2 types of Seva, Vapu Seva and Vani Seva. To Guru, we are supposed to serve. If the teachers teach in the school, one day we celebrate Teachers' Day. That day we try to show all our love to the teacher. Other days we may not even listen to one word of them. But at least that one day, we respect them. So it is to show it's like a Guru Dakshina. One card you give, we feel so happy and proud that I gave this one greeting card. It's okay. I am not saying it is wrong. At least that one day we are doing is okay. But it's not like that. We should be grateful to our Acharyas. If you ask me, I will definitely tell. If my life is made, all my teachers, so-and-so teachers in these different classes, they have made my life. That kind of gratitude should be there, right? So now when we have to show the gratitude to our Acharyas, 2 types of service we can do. Vapu, to serve their body. But body service is not possible. Now, for so many reasons, the Kali Yuga, people cannot leave their family and go, and we can practically be with our Guru and serve him. And that is why, in Bhagavatam, it is beautifully said, Krishna, full and full, where Bhagavad Gita ends, there Bhagavatam begins. Bhagavad Gita is spoken by Krishna, Bhagavatam is spoken about Krishna. So who had spoken about Krishna? Devotees, Vaishnavas. So we have to serve Vaishnavas. So here we can serve Srila Prabhupada through his Vani. What is Vani? There are so many thousands of his audio recordings. For every verse of Bhagavad Gita, for every verse, 18,000 verse of Bhagavatam, and there are so many Puranas. Krishna book he has written, Ishopanishad. There are one day we will share. I will share the screen. You can see the books. I think here itself in the next slide it will come, but in a small slide it will come. We will see that. So reading his books, spreading his message is like doing Vani Seva. So that is the reason his guru told Srila Prabhupada, whenever you get money, you please print books. So for printing books, he need to do translation. Is it not? Because that is another reason. Another reason why is Bhakti Siddhanta Saraswati told Srila Prabhupada especially to do this job. Because Srila Prabhupada was very well versed in Sanskrit also, English also. So for him, his job was only till the last moment when his soul was leaving his body. That time also he was, dictating. Because he wanted to finish Bhagavatam very fast. Unfortunately, more than 90% he completed. After that, he recorded everything and kept. Seeing his recording, after that the book was published. So he always, morning walk when he used to go, he would record. Night only 2 hours he used to sleep. And he wrote purports for every single shloka. So now our duty is to read his books, at least one purport a day, and we have to read his books and understand. This is the Jaladuta in which Srila Prabhupada went. And what I was saying, not only 3 things I said, no, not only 70 years old, not only 40 rupees, he also suffered heart attacks while traveling in the ship, cargo ship. But still, he did not give up. That is another power of Acharya, Guru's instruction. He simply wanted to go because to follow his Guru's instruction. So if we follow Guru's instruction, rest of the things Guru will take care. Okay, so with that faith, we have to, Guru is there. So, Krishna, Gauranga, and Guru and Gauranga. Who is Gauranga? Gauranga is none other than Krishna himself. So when Srila Prabhupada went to US, you see the below picture that all the people were, you all know, you might have heard also, they were all hippies. Srila Prabhupada's only objective was to make all these hippies to happies. And he did it in no time. He, like in that 12 years after he went to USA, he was alive only for 12 years. 14 times he had done world tour with so many health problems, heart attacks, all different. Every country he had visited. And he has opened temples also at that time. Now, the number of temples have increased like anything. But that time when Srila Prabhupada was there, more than 108 temples he inaugurated. And most of his initial devotees were Americans. As his Guru, Bhakti Siddhanta Saraswati Thakur told, we follow them. We Indians follow Westerners. So with the Americans, they all, they also used to, they found it so difficult because Srila Prabhupada had given 4 regulative principles. And those 4 regulative principles were so hard for them to follow. And we will see everything, all 4 regulative principles also we will see. Gradually we will see that, okay? But one thing what Srila Prabhupada did, but he did not stop. He ever stopped. And the struggles what he had gone through, if you want to read, there is one book known as Srila Prabhupada's Leelamrita. Srila Prabhupada's Leelamrita, that is also in the form of a conversation. Always conversation. That's why I keep on telling you, you tell. Because when we converse, there are many, everybody will be learning, number 1. Number 2, it leads to, clearing our doubts. Okay, so but Srila Prabhupada met so many people and he never gave up. But the struggles what he had gone through, you please take. It's a very small book. See the book, the slide you see that all these books Srila Prabhupada has translated. It is all in the link database. One day I will share it. Today being the first day and the chapter is also very big chapter. So we will just try to go through fast. Every day we will share little bit extra information. Okay. So before he started published these books, he didn't have money, right? So he started with a small magazine known as Back to Godhead. Seeing this magazine itself, many people came forward because they were looking for one person who can show them the right path. Many people were waiting for a guru who can direct them in the right direction. So Back to Godhead was the magazine which Srila Prabhupada first published. And you see the entire world, he had traveled 14 times within 12 span of 12 years, 14 times he has traveled. Now, the next, there are two types of gurus in ISKCON. One is Diksha Guru and Shiksha. Diksha Guru is the guru who gives initiation. I told just now, no, Abhaya Charan Bhakti, Vedanta Swami. That is a name-giving ceremony. Second name. That is one Diksha Guru. Shiksha Guru can be many. So we should also be very grateful to our Shiksha Guru, Namanishta Prabhu. Who is Namanishta Prabhu? Namanishta Prabhu is the president of ISKCON Kulai, Mangaluru, Radha, Govinda Temple. It's the first, in the beginning I said, I welcome all of you on behalf of ISKCON Mangaluru Temple, Namanishta Prabhu, correct? Namanishta Prabhu started this journey in the month of March 2020. You all might know 2020 very well, right? 2020 came as a, the whole dark, as that sun was covered with a cloud. It came like that. That time, Namanishta Prabhu thought people all are arrested, house arrest. So he thought nothing, even milk was not coming, newspaper was not coming. So Namanishta Prabhu thought, oh, when nobody is going to everyone's home, Krishna can go to everybody's home. So he started this batch. And from that day, he never stopped this journey. How many batches? 54 batches is not a joke, right? 4 years time is 48 batch. So 4.5 years, he has been continuously giving these online Bhagavad Gita classes. Level 1, level 2. That is why I told you, you have to fill in the attendance link. Because after level 1 is like A, B, C, D only. It is not even A for apple, C, A, T, cat. No, it's just learning the alphabet. So in the second level, each and every verse with the purport you will be learning. For that, we will, with the attendance, we will have the, whether who is attending regularly, who all can go to the next level, we will help them. We will call and we will tell you when the second level is starting and how you can register for that. So this is Radha Govinda. Radha Govinda is the deities. They are Radha and Govinda. We don't, it is like, deities means what? Prana Pratishtha we have done. Krishna is living in it is Archa Vigraha we call it as. Okay, so Radha and Krishna, Radha Govinda and Radha and Govinda. They are living there in Kulai, Mangaluru temple. That temple was recently inaugurated and Prabhuji had gone through a lot of troubles. Troubles in the sense, he did not go through trouble. It means his objective was so high, he always used to think, like that time when the COVID was there, the same deities were in a small center. And from there, they have now come to such a beautiful temple. Once, if possible, we will see the temple also online once. Okay. So now Prabhuji conducts classes through many disciples are there for Prabhuji now, and devotees, he has trained them. So many Matajis and Prabhujis are taking level 1 class, level 2, level 3, level 4, level 5. You know, like, and all these things he has been doing without charging a single penny. That means his objective is to reach Krishna to everyone's home and to bring all souls near to Krishna. That is the only objective. He left his job in IIT Kanpur and he took up this because his Guru Maharaj told him to take sannyas, and he immediately, because, you know, you see, acharyas know who has got the potential and whom they have to tell. And Namnisha Prabhu has been, you know, how much of this Zoom itself you all might be knowing. It is a special, you know, like premium Zooms, these classes. More than 100 devotees can attend, more than 1 hour, many co-host facilities, many Zoom connections he has taken for the purpose of reaching Krishna to everyone's home. Okay, so Bhagavad Gita now is there. Anyone wants to read Hare Krishna? I have been speaking for such a long time. Anyone wants to read what is written? Hari Bol, Hare Krishna fast.
Bhagavad Gita is an epic scripture that has the answer to all our problems. It was considered a spiritual dictionary by Mahatma Gandhi, and it is a book of inspiration for many leaders across the planet. Hare Krishna Mataji.
Hari Bol, thank you, Mataji. You can continue, Mataji, if no one wants to. If anyone else wants to, you can tell. And if you are not able to, you can tell me, Mataji, no problem. Okay, see here, main important thing what we have to know is answers to all our problems. Our daily life is full of problems. Some problem or the other. Yes or no? From morning to night, you see. But trust me, for small little problems, oh, power went in my home. Now I have to grind something very urgent, power went. For that also, you have solution in Bhagavad Gita. So for every single little problem, Bhagavad Gita gives solution. But unfortunately, what happens, you know, we buy manual. For any car we buy, there's a manual. Washing machine, fridge, for everything there is a manual. But the soul takes a body. So the body also has to come with the manual. So that manual is Bhagavad Gita. How to conduct this body. How to lead this life. That is the meaning. Isn't it? So how to lead this life, we get it from Bhagavad Gita. Yes, Mataji.
Those who meditate on the Gita will derive fresh joy and new meanings from it every day. M.K. Gandhi, Mahatma Gandhi. When I read the Bhagavad Gita and reflect about how God created this universe, everything else seems to superfluous. It is Albert
Exactly.
Einstein.
Haribol. Thank you, Mataji. See, Gandhiji told every time, say, this is true. After reading Bhagavad Gita 10 times, 11th time if you open and read, we will find different meaning. That's the beauty of Srila Prabhupada's purpose. It's not that easy to understand in one go. So definitely we will have to read again and again. Even after understanding all purpose, again one more time anybody wants to read, it will give a new perception to us. That's a beauty. In fact, Srila Prabhupada wrote a letter to Gandhiji also. You have done a great job for the country. Now you have to take care of yourself, your soul, your own life. So you need to now, leaders like you, if you all spread this movement of Krishna, people will follow you. Because already many people have been following you. But Srila Prabhupada says that there was no, reply for that. And he also has written in one of his books that I don't even know whether he really got the letter or not. Okay, so Srila Prabhupada was so kind to, tell him, you have so much potential in you. And now, after achieving a great height, take care of your body. Because, we will see in the rest of the verses, main thing is the soul. We feed our body. We feed our body in the sense, what to say? We know we want to be healthy. What we eat, we will see. If we buy something, the label we see. Is it not? What is written, maximum, expiry date, what are the ingredients, so many things we see, and then only we buy. But do we feed our soul? Soul is the main important part of our body. Because if one hand goes, we are alive. Eyes go, we are alive. We are not able to hear, we are alive. But the soul goes, are we alive? No. But do we take care of the soul? Do we feed the soul? Do we feed healthy food to our soul? No. What that is what, what is Stula Sukshma we say. What we can see, what is gross, we believe. What is subtle, we don't believe. That is the thing. Right? Okay. Hare Krishna. Thank you, Mataji. Next.
Why ISKCON's Bhagavad Gita as it is? Phone gets damaged if you charge it with a broken cable. It cannot be used for proper data transfer either. This is due to lack of contact between the source of the receiver. Similarly, the message of Krishna must come via an unbroken chain of disciplic succession. Hare Krishna Mataji.
Hare Krishna. Thank you, Mataji. You tell me one thing. If you have to write a JEE exam, will you go for, AIEEE coaching? 1 minute. Hare Krishna Mataji. No. Close it, I said. The mood is okay. So if we have to get coaching for medical, we will definitely go for the person who can guide us in medical. So similarly, if we have to, so similarly, if we have to understand Bhagavad Gita spoken by Krishna, who knows the exactly as it is. That is why, see, actually, there is a verse in Bhagavatam, first verse, first canto, first chapter, first verse. In that, like, Tene Brahma Hridaya Adi Kavaye. What is the meaning of that? Tene Brahma. Brahma, we know, who is the first original living entity. Tene Brahma Hridaya Adi Kavaye. Hridaya, all of you understand very well, heart. Adi Kavi, he is the first person, first poet. In his heart, the Lord himself gave this knowledge, Vedic knowledge. How did Brahma get? Krishna is saying there, you know what he said? Tene Brahma Hridaya Adi Kavaye. So Krishna himself gave this knowledge in the heart of Brahma. So below that, Krishna and Radha, Krishna, you see, who is that? Brahma. So who gave it to Brahma? Krishna himself. So if anybody says, argue with you, you can write this phrase, Tene Brahma Hridaya Adi Kavaye. So Krishna gave this Vedic knowledge into the heart of Brahma by himself. Then Brahma gave it to his son Narada. Then Vedavyasa, like, many, the Guru Acharya. So if we go backward, Srila Prabhupada has given us, Srila Prabhupada got this knowledge from Bhakti Siddhanta Saraswati. Bhakti Siddhanta Saraswati, he got it from Baba Kishora Dasa. He got it from Bhakti Vinoda Acharya, Bhakti Vinoda Thakur. Actually, Bhakti Vinoda Thakur is the father of Bhakti Siddhanta Saraswati. That one picture you see in between, Baba Kishora Dasa Acharya is there. Bhakti Siddhanta Saraswati Thakur wanted to take initiation, accept his guru as his guru, Baba Kishora Dasa. Baba Kishora Dasa did not accept him at all because he told, you are such a scholar. Bhakti Vinoda Saraswati Thakur he was the judge during East India Company time. Here in Mayapur, his house is there. From his house, a special track is going to the court. Because they, the East India Company Britishers laid a special track from Bhakti Vinoda Thakur's house to the court. That means we can understand how great he should have been, how intelligent he should have been, right? His son only. But still, he told Baba Kishora Dasa that he wanted to accept him only as his guru. The reason being, he never ever, Baba Kishora Dasa, other than chanting, nothing else he knew. He does not know, may not be able to read all these verses, things like that. But he had all the knowledge. How is it, Mataji? Because all this Vedic knowledge comes through Shruti, hearing. We don't have to, it doesn't. So initially, when Krishna gave this knowledge to Brahma, how did he give? He gave it in his heart in the form of only sound. Om, vibration, that's it. So Brahma meditated on that Om, and at the lotus, thinking of the lotus feet of Krishna, he got all the knowledge. Shruti mantra it is. Okay, so Bhakti Chittanta Saraswati Thakur, then Baba Kishoradasa, and before that, whom you see is Bhakti Vinoda Thakur. So this is unbroken chain. So all these gurus, acharyas have learned this knowledge. Which knowledge? Transcendental knowledge. Transcendental knowledge is what? About Krishna, about the Supreme Personality of Godhead, about the absolute truth. Absolute truth. This truth that Krishna is Supreme Personality of Godhead, it's not dependable. It is not a relative truth. It is an absolute truth. It does not depend on any other truth. Like if something happens, there is no if. And he is all in all. He is the absolute truth. Okay, so this knowledge, how difficult it would have been. So it is not easy, or it is not possible rather for one to take out the book and sit and learn. We will not be able to understand that. We have to learn it in association, Vaishnava association. We have to learn from Guru, Acharya, who have come in the Parampara. That is very, very important. That is what is unbroken chain of disciplic succession. What is the time? It's about to be 8 o'clock. Okay, we will go little fast. And okay, what is the objective? Just to prepare for a deeper study. Understood? So level 1 class is not at all a deeper study. It is to prepare everybody so that one slide, if you all get the interest, you will go for deeper study. Okay. Now, Bhagavad Gita is all about Arjuna Vishada, I said in the beginning, right? Arjuna is bewildered. Why he is bewildered? Can anyone tell? Why is Arjuna bewildered? What happened? Okay, this Bhagavad Gita is spoken where? Where was it spoken? Hare Krishna.
Kurukshetra. Kurukshetra.
Correct. Good. Thank you. Hari Bol. In Kurukshetra, two groups are there. Kauravas and Pandavas. Okay. So now what happens? Arjuna, okay, this is a story. I will tell you this story later. Arjuna wanted Krishna to be his chariot driver. So before the war started, Arjuna wanted to see who all are there in the opposite party. He wanted to know with whom he has to fight. Arjuna wanted to know. So Arjuna told Krishna, "Oh Krishna, can you take the chariot to the middle of the Kurukshetra, where the two parties are divided in the middle? If you take, I will get an opportunity to see who all are there in the opposite side, so that I can prepare myself." So he told Krishna, take it. Krishna immediately took, because that is the duty of the chariot driver. The driver, if somebody drives the car, he will tell him, this is my destination, you take me. Driver will follow the instructions. So he followed the instruction. So the moment when he went, Arjuna, when Krishna went to the center, Arjuna saw on the opposite side, who all are there? Who all are there, Kauravas? You all know, isn't it? But mainly, who were all there, it will come in the next. So Arjuna had 5 reasons. He told these 5 reasons to Krishna, telling him that I do not want to fight this battle of Kurukshetra. Okay, those 5 reasons are very, very important. So now Arjuna is not able to decide whether he has to fight or he has to give up fighting. Give up fighting means he will tell, "Oh Krishna, I do not want to fight." This is what he is going to tell, right? So now, before this, importance of Bhagavad Gita. This Bhagavad Gita is like a Sarvopanishad Ogavo Dokta Gopala Nandanaha. Partho Vatsa Sudhir Bhokta Duktam Gitamritam Mahat. This is like, milking the cow. Krishna is milking the cow And the calf, who is the calf? The calf he cannot milk, right? Arjuna is the calf. Arjuna and a calf is there. Krishna is milking. And who is drinking the milk and we are getting benefited? We all. Arjuna asked out and we all are benefited. Partho. Partho is Arjuna. Vatsa. Vatsa means son. That here it is calf. Who is the son? Who is the baby of the cow? Calf. So all the Upanishads, they are like a cow. But the milker of the cow is Lord Krishna. Who is Krishna? Nanda Baba's son. Arjuna is the calf and the beautiful nectar of Gita is the milk. And the fortunate devotees of the fine theist intellect are the drinkers and enjoyers of that milk. So you and I, whoever hears, whoever listens to this Bhagavad Gita, they are the enjoyers. So first Arjuna's lamentation. Why he is lamenting and what he is telling is very, very important. So the moment he came to the center, his thought changed. Till then, he was thinking, oh, I'm going to fight. So who are these people we are seeing? The topmost, you all know, who is blind? Dhritarashtra. And bottommost is Duryodhan. In between Arjuna. So the Arjuna is now bewildered. Arjuna and three different people. They all belong to the same dynasty. See, there's one analogy will come in the next slide. I think milk and butter. We will see that. Where is it? This one. See, milk and cheese and this, what do you call that? Gulab jamun. What is it? Rasmalai. Okay. This, all are made from the same product. But all three have different qualities. Same way, those three people whom we saw, right? Who are they? Duryodhan, Arjun, and Dhritarashtra. Different people. All three have different characteristics. Duryodhan blindly loved his son, whether his son is right or wrong. And Duryodhana, unfortunately, he only always selected the wrong path. Never, not for once, the right path. Is it not? But Arjuna was very wise. First wise thing what he did was selected Krishna for his side. Okay, that story I'll tell later. Here what is happening? Sanjaya is again that personal secretary, assistant, charioteer of Dhritarashtra. So Dhritarashtra is blind, he can't go to the war. So he is at home, but he is so curious to know what is happening in the Kurukshetra. Here, with the mercy of Vyasadeva, Sanjaya got one boom. That is Sanjaya sitting anywhere, he can see anywhere. Means whatever he wants to witness, think of that and he will get all the vision in front of him. Premanjana Churita. It is, he has got that love, vision of love. Whatever he wants to see, he can see. Here, Vyasadeva gave him this boom. So the first verse itself shows that Dhritarashtra was very partial. Okay, the first verse only was told by Dhritarashtra. In the whole Bhagavad Gita, out of 700 verses, one verse Dhritarashtra spoke, that is the first verse. Opening, it's like opening a scene. Okay? Dhritarashtra uvacha dharma kshetre kurukshetre samaveta yuyutsavaga mamaka pandavas-chaiva kimakurvata sanjaya. So Dhritarashtra is now asking the same. Milk product is the same, but when it is processed, three different products come out. Similarly, these three people, though they belong to the same dynasty, they all three of them are having three different characteristics. Okay, Dharma Kshetra, where the war is fought. Dharma Kshetra. Dharma word itself tells who will win, who follow the religion, who all are dharmic, who all are pious, P-I-O-U-S. Meaning we will see in the next classes, pious word is very, very important. Note down somewhere, pious activities. Okay, whole Bhagavad Gita is going to talk about pious activity, especially third and fourth chapter. Mamaka Pandava. Mamaka, my children, and Pandava, Pandu's children. Who is Pandu? His own brother. Can't he say, my children only, all are his children? Because Pandu lost his life when he was very young. When Pandavas were born only, he lost his life. So it was Dhritarashtra who had to bring them up. Okay. Kima kurvataha. What do they do? This question itself tells that Dhritarashtra was very, very partial. My children and Pandu's children. Okay. Dhritarashtra here, and Duryodhan goes to his Acharya. Okay. He is going to, who all are there? Dronacharya and Kripacharya. So he is going and telling his Acharya, because Dronacharya taught this, how to fight to both Kauravas also and Pandavas also. So here Duryodhana is telling Dronacharya, you only taught Draupada. Go and see how beautifully he has arranged. Because there is another story also. Draupada can only kill Dronacharya, nobody else. There's a story behind it. Definitely I'll tell you. Well, because first and second chapters are too long. So we will see that. And then we will come back. All these stories which are involved here, we will see. What he is saying, oh my teacher, behold the great army of the sons of Pandu, so expertly arranged by your intelligent disciple. You see, your intelligent disciple. Because who taught him? You. And who is that? Drupada. So the army there, it is headed by Drupada. And here for Kaurava side, it is Bhishma Pitama. Okay. So in the, whichever war, before it starts, what should do happen? First, it starts with the Shankanada. Everyone blows their conch shell. So here also everyone is blowing their conch shell. Blowing of this Sago Shadastra Rashanam Hridayani Vyadarayarat Nabhyasta Prithvin Chaiva Tumulobhyan and Udayan. The blowing of these different conch shells became uproarious, and thus vibrating both in the sky and on the earth, it shattered the hearts of the sons of Dhritarashtra. See that there's a Panchajanyam. Panchajanyam is Krishna's, Devadattam is Arjuna's, Poundram is the shank of Bhima, Ananta Vijayam is the shank of Yudhishthira Maharaj, and Sugosha and Manipushpaka, Nakula and Sahadev. So all of them, when they blew their conch shell, at the same time Kauravas also blew. But Pandavas' conch shells was, uproarious, that declared that they are going to be the winners. The sound itself was so different, and it told everybody confidently that we are going to win. Otherwise also, Dharma Kshetra, whoever is pious, righteous, they will only win. No of Pandavas and Kauravas who are righteous. So, but Arjuna now here is raising many questions. He is telling, I am not going to fight. Okay, that's a very important thing. 5 things you can note down. Arjuna is telling, number 1, these we'll do one thing. We will see the 9 reasons why Kauravas will win. After that, why Pandavas will win, and then we will go to the reason why Arjuna did not want to fight. Okay, so Dharma Kshetra. In Dharma Kshetra, whoever fights, whoever is religious, they will only win. Sorry. Okay. So here, one, it is war is fought in Dharma Kshetra. Secondly, divine chariot. The chariot in which Krishna is sitting, that is a divine chariot given by Agni Dev. Is it not? See, but actually speaking, the driver is supposed to get down first, give a hand to the passenger. This we all might have seen in taxi, chauffeurs, we can see. But in only that, in this war, what happens after the war is over, Krishna tells Arjuna to get down first. Arjuna, first you get down. Arjuna also tells, oh Krishna, that is not the process. He said, never mind, you have to get down. Arjuna gets down, and Krishna jumps far. The moment Krishna's feet, they are lifted just little above, that, it shatters. The chariot shatters. So this is a divine chariot. Also Krishna is driving, that we know, right? Kapi Dwaja. Kapi is Hanuman, and you can see a flag at the top of the chariot. Hanuman is there, and Shankanada. Just now we saw all the 5 brothers, when they blew the conch shell, we saw that sound itself told that they are going to win. And Arjuna, and not only Arjuna, Pandava side, they got so many weapons which were given by different devatas. But like one example is Gandiva, Pashupatastra. Arjuna has got. No one can stand against it. Tektva Jivita. All these people are already, in front of Krishna. Whoever is going to die, means whichever soul will be leaving the body, they will all be annihilated. They will all be liberated. So that is, because the soul is living in front of Krishna. So they have the Tekta Jivitas. They all are Tekta Jivita. Mokshada Ekadashi. So this Bhagavad Gita is spoken of the day of Mokshada Ekadashi. Bhagya Lakshmi. That verse you might have, when Mataji, see, it's at 6:30. We read the verse with the translation. If you all can join, it will be wonderful. So please, in that, like one verse comes. Goddess. What is that? Husband of goddess of fortune. Who is husband of goddess of fortune? Goddess of fortune is Lakshmi Devi. Her husband is, who is that? Krishna. So here, what is it? Bhagya Lakshmi. Wherever Krishna is there, wherever Vishnu is there, Lakshmi will be there. So wherever Lakshmi is there, that party is the winner. Is it not? So wherever Krishna is there, they are the winners. That is it. So last one is Rishikesha, who is a control. Rishikesha means controller of senses. Since Krishna is on Pandava's side, he will control the senses of all Pandavas, and he will show them the right way in which Kauravas can be defeated. Okay, these are the 9 reasons why Pandavas will win, not Kauravas. Okay, these are the reasons. Now, Arjuna is again bewildered. Bewildered means what? He lost his hope. He lost his, generally we say, I lost my brain, right? He did not lose his brain. That means he is unable to decide. Indecision. We just saw 2-3 slides before. Arjuna was not able to decide. Why? What are the reasons? What decision? Whether to fight or to give up fight, go to forest. Okay, 2 reasons. He is telling Krishna, Krishna, should I fight or should I run away? Okay, Krishna asks why? What are the reasons? He gives 5 reasons. Number 1, my, who is that? Acharya, Pitara, Pitama, Matula. There is one verse, right? Shashura, my father-in-law. My first reason is Bhishma Pitama. Then all my acharyas, gurus. Right? So all these people, how can I fight against them? They are the ones, Bhishma Pitama, first he knows. Because of Bhishma Pitama, these people were taken care to certain limit. So he said, how will I fight against them? Not only that, his father-in-laws are also there. His pautras, his grandchildren are also there. Krishna looks young. He never looks beyond 16 years old. But already Arjuna himself is having grandchildren, brother-in-laws, sambandhis, so many people are there. How can I fight against them? So he had the compassion. We all should have compassion. Having compassion is essential. Otherwise, without compassion, how can we lead our life? And he says, oh Krishna, what is the enjoyment? After fighting, either I will be killed, so I will not be able to enjoy. Otherwise, even if I win, everybody might have died. What am I going to enjoy? So why am I fighting? When there is no enjoyment, whether winning or losing, why should I fight? Right? Valid question. Because this war will kill everybody. So except the Panchabandavas. Nobody else is going to be there. So whom they will rule? So what is the, what is the happiness in ruling a country where there is no citizen? So there is no enjoyment. Also he is saying, killing these many people, is it not a sin, Krishna? Why do you want me to kill so many people? This is very important. Family tradition. Varna Shankara. There are 3 verses in this chapter which talk about this. Varna Shankara. Compassion is spoken in the Compassion 28. And this is not only 1.45, 40, 41, 42, 43, 44, 45. All. What he says, see, all the people, if they die in the war, their old, aged parents will be at home. Young wives will be at home. So what he is saying is, if these people are killed over there, what will their wives do? How will their family grow? So these women may follow the unrighteous path to take their family forward. You understand? Right? So those people who are there in the war, their wives who are young at home, how will they, because of the elderly people at home, they will say, no, after you need to have a son to take this family again, you need to have a daughter, they will keep on saying. But these people are killed in the war, how will they take this family forward? So there are possibilities that they may follow the unrighteous path, that is known as Varna Shankara. They may intercross Varna. There are 4 Varnas, 4 Ashramas. Okay, 4 Varnas are Brahmana, Kshatriya, Vaishya, Shudra. So there may be cross, right? So that is what he is saying. I don't want that to happen because of me. I don't want to be a root cause to it. And finally, in the next chapter, he will put all his weapons down and tell Krishna, oh Krishna, sorry, I am not able to decide. That is in 2.6. Otherwise, here he is giving 4 reasons in the first chapter. Compassion, no enjoyment, and sin, killing these people. Family tradition will go for a 6. That means it will be ruined. And finally, I am not able to decide. Okay, that's it. Which can you relate to? So now, all these 5 reasons. For answers, we will see from chapter number 2. Chapter number 2.6 is the last question, indecision. Then 7 is the last verse Arjuna speaks, 8 onwards Krishna will speak. So 2.7 tomorrow is going to be the beginning for all these questions. Hare Krishna. So Dhritarashtra's query is only the first verse. Then 1.2 to 1.11. What is happening? Duryodhana is so afraid, going and telling his Acharya, because of you, all these people have become experts in war. And you only taught everybody. And you see whom all you taught, they are standing on the opposite side. There he is going and shouting at his Acharyas. And blowing of conch, we saw 5 Panchapandavas, their sound was uproarious. Then the last one, Arjuna is giving 5 reasons to tell that I am not going to fight. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna. Yes. Okay. Mataji's, Prabhuji's, anybody having any doubt? Yeah, there are questions also in the chat. I will take it. Yeah, 1 second. Hare Krishna. Okay. No, all Mataji has only requested to fill in the attendance. Anybody having any question?
Yes, Mataji.
Yes, Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna, Mataji.
Gauravi Naik Mataji. Hare Bol, Hare Krishna Mataji. Dandat Prana. Yes, Mataji.
Mataji, I am very much new to this, and if from a beginner level, if I want to start with my bhakti, then what should be my first step?
Mataji, first step is you attend 18 days. It is like, the gist of the chapter you will come to know. Like whole Bhagavad Gita is all the answer for these 5 questions. Okay? But if I tell you, if your teacher explains one question, the student does not understand in the first go only. So they may ask further question. So like that in every chapter, except for few chapters, all other chapters will start with further questions by Arjuna to Krishna. Again, these questions are for us. Mataji, Arjuna was not a sage. Arjuna was not a saint. Arjuna was a grahastha like us. So all his questions will be for us only. He will ask questions for people like us to understand. Because he is not such a great yogi who has given up everything, going and sitting in the forest, doing penance and asking questions. Is it not? So every single question will be, if you regularly attend the class, it will be, it is like, crossing the first padav. We say first padav. Like the first step, you will be standing, climbing on the ladder. Plus, if at all you don't understand, always you can pin me. I will request them to add me in the group. You can always pin me. Secondly, like the first 1 or 2 days, there may 1 second, Mataji, 1 second, you give me. I will just